might be a few minutes early for the 6 o'clock meditation, but this one is being particularly squirrely tonight, so I thought I'd give him a minute to settle down. Amos, everybody. I haven't seen him all day, and then as I'm coming into the office to do the meditation, he showed up and was quite adamant about being inside and being with us. So we have Amos with us again today. Hopefully he'll behave. Just as I was setting it up, he walked by the recorder here, and his tail hit the outlet or the cord and knocked the whole thing down. So so we started over. So this is the kind of fun we're having here already. So but thank you everybody for joining us for the meditation this evening. As always, we normally do this at Kunjani on Monday nights, and since everything is happening the way that it's happening, we unfortunately can't be in there tonight with everybody, but I do have the Kunjani shirt on. Looks like it's backwards, but it says love is all we need, and on the back it says lifting each other up with love. So I thought it would be appropriate to wear it this evening, and hope you can all hear me okay. I'm working on getting a couple of microphones, so hopefully the sound will be a little bit better. I plan on doing this every Monday night at 6, and then Wednesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Also until we can all get back together physically and stop this physical distancing thing that's happening right now. So tonight is actually, I believe it's the new moon, and it's the closest new moon to the spring equinox that it's been in a very long time. And typically when the new moon was next to the spring equinox in ancient times, that would represent the start of a new year. Right now, a new moon always represents the starting of something new. And even though we can't be maybe physically starting new things that we want to start, we can start planting those seeds. We can start thinking about what no longer has been working for us. We can start thinking about the things that we've been doing, the ways we've been acting, the way that we have been living our lives, and deciding what's no longer working for us and making those changes so we can do things better in the future. I think it's a nice reset for all of us to go within and really take a look at those things. The new moon will definitely set the intention for the next 3 months. And they don't know how long this thing is going to last, so set your intentions wisely, of course, but start by thinking about what no longer serves you, what you want to do differently, what you want to let go of, so you can make room for the things that are coming your way. Because if we don't let go of what we're holding on to that's no longer serving us, we have no room for the new things that are coming in. And those are the blessings that are meant for us. So we definitely want to embrace that and allow as much room for it as we can. Again, tonight we have with us Kuan Yin. She's my favorite goddess, deity, whatever you want to call her. She's the mother of compassion and of children. I think we could all use a little compassion and care right now, so Kuan Yin is there for you. This is another image of her, just depicted a little bit differently. And for the meditation, I like using the one in the white with the crown around her head here of light. I think it's quite beautiful. So she's with us this evening as we're going to be playing the crystal bowls. I also have this flower of life with the chakras in it, which you can't see, it's kind of sitting outside, but this holds a beautiful energy of DNA and regeneration, growth, and rebirth. And then these represent all of the chakras. So the energy of this is coming with us tonight as well. So we'll play the crystal bowls for a while, and at the end of it I'll draw another card from the Archangel's deck, which I think at this time they all have something to say. They would all like to come forward, and so we'll take another look at that. I did want to start this evening while everybody's getting settled, or hopefully you are settled already, with, it's a short prayer. It's from the Prayers to the Seven Sacred Flames. And those of you who are familiar with Telos or Mount Shasta, these are ascended beings that kind of are in charge, or they are in charge of these seven sacred flames, which are basically the chakras of the earth. And I was just remembering as I was getting ready for tonight, that there's a beautiful prayer or invocation in here that's the decree for earth and her nations. And we haven't done this one in a while, and I'll probably make a copy of it and put it up online later in case you want to take a look at this, okay? So before I read this, I think I just want to say, get settled, get in your space. There'll be time to think about your intentions and what you want to set going forward. But definitely for now, just let this time, whether it's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it may be, just be for you to unplug from everything and just relax, let go of, or figure out what you want to let go of, and plant the seeds for the coming 3 months, okay? So right now, I'm going to ask everybody if they just take a deep breath in and let it all out. Another deep breath in, let it all out. One last deep breath in, let it all out. You can start to maybe raise your shoulders and drop them down. Just let go of the tension that you've been feeling. Let go of the tension in your jaw. Maybe let it even drop a little bit. Take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Maybe grip and release your hands a little bit. Just get comfortable. Feel where all the tight spots might be hiding. And just breathe into those spots and then let them go. This is your time. So we're going to start with the decree for earth and her nations. In the full power and authority of my God presence, I humbly come to the throne of grace to invoke into the physical plane of earth the most intensified dispensation and activity of God's will ever manifested in the history of time. We ask the legions of light serving this planet to absorb this divine essence into every fiber of their beings and project it into the heart flame and conscious mind of every man, woman, and child on this planet, especially every person associated with all governments of our planet in any way, shape, or form. Blaze the cosmic flame of God's will through each soul evolving here, and clear away all destructive activities that might be directed against any of God's children and the light for which we stand. Seal all government positions in the radiance of God's will. Let the illumination flame reveal the divine purpose and plan for each office and individual, and give to each person the spiritual courage to fulfill that plan perfectly. Let the will of God be manifest in, through, and around all the governments of the world now and forever. Let the eternal victorious light of God illume and lead the way for every soul evolving everywhere on the planet. We consciously accept this manifest now in full power, according to God's holy will and purposes. And so it is, beloved, I am. So hold that radiant energy in your hearts. Think about what you want to manifest. And if you could see a perfect life in a perfect world, what would that look like? Hold that energy in your heart. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe start to shift a little bit side to side. Gently open your eyes if you had them closed. Go back to your intention, the seeds that you wanted to plant. Be grateful that your intentions are being heard and answered, because they are. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Move the shoulders side to side, turn the head side to side. Amos is coming for the reading of the card. Because you know, cats, they know everything. They don't need to be balanced. They're naturally balanced. So I'm sure he'll help me pick a card this evening. So typically in the meditation group, we pass the cards around and everybody gets to select their own card. So because we're all meeting this way, I'm just asking that the card that wants to be heard, or the archangel that wants to be heard, that this message is important to everyone and we should all pay attention. So we'll see. Looks like the cards match the color of Amos here. Okay, it's this one. Oh, this is beautiful. It's Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel can be Gabriel as a male entity or Gabriel as a female entity. Most of the archangels, I think all of the archangels, are rather androgynous, and they envelop both of the energies, male and female. Some of them, like Archangel Michael, the male aspect comes out a little bit more strongly, but Archangel Gabriel is equally strong in both male and female. And on this card, it's depicted as a female, and it's the leadership card. This is lovely. It says, "It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others." So this is the time, you guys. I'll put this card below. I'll take a picture of it and put it below. But basically, if you're listening to this meditation, if you're tuning into these, come here, Amos. Nobody wants to see that. If you're tuning these, you're probably already a light worker. And it's important now in times for people who may be falling into a little bit more of fear-based in the lower chakras, that you step into your leadership and you help to guide them. And you give them words of inspiration and joy and just calmness. You know, you are that. You are the leaders. You are the light. And if there's any time for you to step forward, if you've been wondering, gosh, is it my time? Archangel Gabriel is saying, now is the time. So step forward into your leadership roles and help assist others. And it says, knowingly and lovingly guide them. Everybody needs guidance. Everybody needs their hands held. Everybody does. It's nice to be supported by community, especially those who have uplifting and positive spirits. Amos sure guides me, that's for sure. He's my leader tonight. So I want to thank you all for joining, and I'll be back on Wednesday night live at 7 p.m. to do another guided meditation with the crystal bowls, and again on Friday night at 7. And we'll keep doing this for as long as we need to, until we can get back into our beloved Kundalini and our yoga place and start physically reaching out and giving those real hugs instead of the virtual hugs. So thank you all. Thank you for being here. Have a magical evening. Excuse me, Amos. And I'll see you guys later.